guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna create an AI to beat Steph Curry in a 3-point contest, and in case you haven't noticed, I'm excited. If you're new, welcome to the channel and be sure to subscribe if you love amazing, high-quality content, and of course, be sure to smash the like button and comment down below. With that being said, let's jump right into the video. Full disclosure, I'm the worst when it comes to painting and drawing and art and game design and Blender and yada yada yada. So instead of making our character from scratch, which is gonna take me forever, we're just gonna download one. After all, that's exactly what computer science is about. If something is too difficult, just Google it and cheat. We're gonna use a website called Mixamo to get the character animations because basically, all we have to do is click download and we get the animations. So let's just try searching for a term like basketball and seeing what they have. Why would life be easy? Of course, the only animation they have relating to basketball is dribbling the basketball. I guess the designer who made this animation suddenly thought that after dribbling the basketball, no one would actually want to shoot the basketball, if that makes any sense. Oh, what'd you say? It doesn't make sense? Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, long story short, there's no shooting animation, so we're gonna have to find one. Wait, what's this? What's this one over here? Sumo high pull? Oh my god. Oh my god. They have a sumo high pull animation, but not a basketball shooting animation? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Is a working out animation more popular than basketball? Like, I'm offended right now. I'm offended. We're gonna have to try something else. I found a jump animation and I'm gonna mess around with the parameters to make it look like the animation is actually shooting the basketball. So let's just tweak some stuff over here and see what happens. And there we have it, a shooting animation. I'll take that, thank you very much. Now we're gonna steal the robot from Unity. I'll take that, thank you very much. Then we create a new Unity project, and this is when I realized I don't even know what I'm doing, so back to the drawing board. Okay, so it looks like this guy has an entire playlist on how to animate characters in Unity, so I guess I'll be doing this. I just added the jump functionality, so let's test it out. Since the character animations are almost done, the next step is to bring the basketball into the game. It looks like this tutorial is pretty good and it's only 12 minutes long, so let's check it out. Should be quick. Cut. A couple of remarks. First of all, a 13-minute tutorial should not take 2.5 hours. Second, I hate Blender. Third, do you see these spikes on the ball that I missed? And if I try to delete them, it makes a hole in the ball. So we're leaving them. Fourth, if it took me 2.5 hours to make a basketball, I'm definitely not gonna be able to make a basketball court. So we're just gonna have to download that. And just like that, we found a basketball court for $10. Don't mind if I do. With the court in place, we just have to make a few minor tweaks. Let's replace the logo. Let's get some Mr. Bot text up in there. And lastly, we just have to add a subtle message to you guys, the beautiful viewers out there, to comment and subscribe. And before you know it, the court is done. After that, I made the remaining balls that have to get created. Next, we have to create 7 racks in total so the robot can move around and shoot them from different positions. Here they are. I chose the center rack to be my money rack, so each ball over here is worth 2 points for a total of 10 points. These 2 shots are the semi-half court shots, so they're worth 3 points each for a total of 6 points. And the remaining racks are just the regular racks where the first 4 balls are worth 1 point each, and the money ball is worth 2 points for a total of 6 points each. If you combine all those scores, that means we have a maximum score of 40 points in the 3-point contest. Okay, we're finally ready to start shooting balls. Couldn't keep a straight face. For now, we're gonna shoot each ball with the constant force, just so we can see what happens. That's the wrong direction, sir! He's gone wrong, boys! Fall back! Fall back! Cover my 6! Somebody take him out! After some tweaking, we get a nice swish. In order to move the robot to the next rack, I have to find the robot's correct position. To do this, I'm just gonna move the robot around and just jot down some notes on where his position is. Then in the code, I'm gonna move the robot to this specific location after a certain amount of shots. On top of that, we also have to make sure we're deleting the balls from the rack as we shoot them. To accomplish both of these, we have a getCurrentBall function and deleteBallFromRack function in our code, which keeps track of which ball to shoot and delete in a rack. Here's what we have so far. The robot moves from rack to rack, but we still can't control how much power we shoot the ball with. We're gonna need to add a shooting bar. You guessed it, I found another tutorial. I mean, like, am I really doing anything myself this project? The shooting bar is really just an image that gets filled up while you hold the spacebar, like so. Behind the scene, we keep track for how long the spacebar was pressed and multiply it by a force. Let's see it in action. Oh my god, that was close. Wow. Wow, this thing is sensitive. I'm missing every shot. No! Come on. Oh my god, no! Come on, come on. Wow, I made one. Can we get the half court? Can we? No. All right, I'm gonna have to tweak some stuff, but this looks promising so far. I'm happy with this. There's only 3 more things we have to add before the game is done, and then we can start building the AI. First, we're gonna add the score system, then we're gonna deal with sound effects and add a noise swish, and lastly, we're gonna animate the net. The score system can get a bit tricky because a ball can roll around the rim and roll off, but not go in the net, which shouldn't count as a point. To combat this, I have 2 spherical colliders, one directly above the rim and one directly below. To detect if a shot went in, each ball will have to hit both spherical colliders. Here's the score system and sound effects as promised. The last thing to do is animate the net when a ball goes through. I found a great mesh deformation article by Cat-Like Coding, but going through this for a few hours, I realized I couldn't get this to work because of the way the net asset was defined when I bought the package. So I'm actually gonna take a break from this and start creating the AI. For the AI, I'm gonna use a combination of neural networks and the genetic algorithm. If you want an explanation of how that works, check out my other video, How I Made an AI to Beat Pong in Unity. That should be linked somewhere on this video. In there, I explain neural networks and the genetic algorithm more in depth. In this video, I'm just gonna say the basics. A neural network takes in a bunch of inputs and outputs a specific number. In our case, we're gonna input into the neural network the linear distance between the robot and the hoop, the horizontal distance, the vertical distance, the angle between the robot and the rim, the position of the robot, and the rotation of the robot. And it's gonna output how long we should hold the space bar so that the ball gets shot with the proper force. If this sounds scary, don't worry, it's really not. We're just waiting till the neural network learns how to play the game by itself and eventually beats it. When I first started the learning process, I was shooting all 5 balls per rack. But I realized this wasn't necessary because we can shoot 1 ball per rack since all balls in a rack require the same amount of force to go in. I also sped up the game speed because this was running for like 30 hours straight, and if I didn't, I would need like 2 weeks to run this. After training the model for 2 days, I did find an issue. If the AI shot all 5 balls on a rack with the same amount of power, all 5 balls would have different trajectories, which means that Unity's physics engine wasn't being consistent. I later found out this is because Unity's fixed time step is actually an interval in the settings. So if you really want it to be a fixed number, you have to set it. Whoever named it fixed should get fired. Aside from that, I had to rerun my learning model to get a good AI. Here's some highlights of the AI learning from generation 1 all the way to about 1700. With the AI finished, all I have to do is animate the net now. I found the best way to do this is to use a cloth component on the net so that the net is treated as a fabric when a ball hits it. I had to play around with some vertices and colliders, but I got it working in the end. This is addicting.
Bitch can't do like he, nope.
From the Idiot University, Mr. Bot.
He won it in 2015. Now he's back like makes it look effortless. We need 30, Steph. Come on, man. Set this first round on fire, Steph.
Oh, he's warm now. All it takes is one for him to go in. Once one goes in, man.
We need 30, Reds.
No, come on, man. This is ridiculous, man. He's a video game.
He missed his
video
Let's see what he's going to do on the Mountain Dew.
He's a video game.
Look at this. He missed his first two. Doesn't miss since.
He's a video game, bro.
We need 30.
He's a video game.
See, this puts the fear in your competitors out here. This puts the fear.
Okay, say no more, man.
He got 22 at the top of the key.
Oh, my gosh. Come on, you kidding me?
That's what it feel like.
Oh, my God.
What he got? 17?
Oh, he got 17.
But here's his money rack right here.
He shot the money rack, man. It's not even fair, man. He shouldn't play. He got to shoot one left-handed to keep the field even, man.
Oh, my God.
Where's Klay Thompson when you need him? Oh, my God.
That would have been an easy 30 round.
No, he's still going to get it.
D-Wade, he's still going to get it.
Come on, bro.
He's still going to get it, D-Wade.
This is ridiculous. It's too easy, man. It's too easy.
Come on, man. Jack, that's too easy.
Come on, man. It's not fair.
Hoist that trophy up. Once again, Allie LaForce.
If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast creating it. If you want to see more content, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And if you're interested in other videos, check out me beating Guitar Hero using an auto clicker, and check out me destroying Pong using an AI. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time.